Welcome to Owning the Masters, a podcast where we discuss business, entrepreneurship, and lifestyle for the culture. We're your hosts, B the Boss
and L.J. All right, this week our featured artist is Weez with All Hustle, No Advances.
Born in the 80s, think my mama, she made me. Good look, I've been doubling it lately. Flex, I've been hustling like crazy. Grinding, these niggas be flaking. I'm getting money, they say they gon' take it. Go ahead, I know they probably gon' hate it. Fuck 'em, but nigga, we made it. I've been thumbing through the bundles, rumbling in the jungle, always staying humble though. They tried to put the pressure on me, hit me with the blitz, I ain't never fumble though. Keep it potent, give it to me, watch me break.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
So you can catch him on all streaming platforms. And if you didn't catch the togetherness, Weez is also Eric Washington, which is our guest for today.
Good yes, day. Welcome.
What up?
Right.
This is our honor and privilege.
Yeah, the one and only.
I ain't nobody, man.
Yes.
None other than.
Yes, regular with a lot of irregular things going on.
Okay, then. I like that.
Extraordinary.
Good or regular,
Extraordinary.
right? Like good or regular, right?
Oh, yes.
Okay, because I don't want to be like erectile dysfunction or whatever they call that.
No, like a renegade.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, we can go with that.
Like a renegade.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
We like to call ourselves renegades.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
That's
I.e.
dope.
Media Group LLC.
I like the way y'all came in unison when y'all came on.
It's that sister thing we like to do.
Yeah.
Be in sync like that.
I know. It's natural.
though.
We can't help it.
That's dope.
But yes.
Yeah, I'm glad to have you.
We are so glad to have
I'm glad to be. This is my first time in here. You know, so many shows have been calling my phone, man, been in this spot. Ain't nobody ever had me come out, man. I feel like I wasn't nobody for a second. Y'all the first people to bring me in this.
What? Are you
It's an
serious?
honor, then. That's an honor.
That
It is an honor, yes.
So many people be like, bro, I just thought you was going to charge me. I'm like, why would I charge y'all to interview me, man? That's weird. I'm not that.
See, I feel the same way.
Yeah.
We wouldn't charge, like, it's our pleasure. It's just as much
Yeah.
as it is for the guests. We feel like everybody benefits because we all learn from each other.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
We practically family. I mean, come on.
For sure.
Exactly. That too. So,
real.
like we told you outside, we're family. We feel like, because we've known each other since we was little kids, but
For real.
we're fans.
Ease up on that family work, though, because you know.
You know what?
Okay. That's offline. That's offline? Okay.
Yeah,
that's
that's
offline. Okay.
But we
Definitely
fans too,
on.
though.
Yeah. That's love, man. That's really love. You feel me? Like, I love hearing people say they fans of my work. You feel me? Like, I call my people
Absolutely.
supporters. I don't really call them fans, but
Yeah.
Supporter, supporter fan.
that's love.
Let me tell you, All Hustle No Advances came out 2019.
Facts.
I banged that album the whole
shout
year,
out,
love.
like all summer.
like all year.
It still be weird, like people still tag me, like they be up doing they like morning routines and the album still be playing. Cause I feel like it's old, so I'll be like, ain't nobody listening to me no more. And people will tag me randomly, like, hey, I'm still listening. I'm like, that's what's up.
It's timeless.
It's timeless.
And
That's
that's what
what's
you want to
up.
be.
Yes.
And that album did over 500,000 streams, man.
Wow.
Okay, All Hustle No Advances is one of my workout songs.
That
No, for
that's
real.
my baby.
For real.
Yeah.
That album,
amps
like that
you
body
up.
of work is my baby.
Yeah. It's a lot of hits on there. Y'all, if y'all haven't checked it out, please check it out. You will not be disappointed. This man is talented.
I'm a little something. I do a little something every now and then. I can cook too. That's one of my talents.
Okay.
People don't be knowing about.
Okay, that's on the plate.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
So let's talk about what you got going on right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So actually, I just left from rehearsal for my next two productions. One is called Family Secrets. The Family Secrets, and that one is actually going to be. That was my phone. I apologize. That's bad etiquette on my end. Let me turn these things on silent
No, you
before they get to getting on my nerves. But it's a Family Secrets. The Family Secrets. It's a stage play. It's going to be August the 29th at the Frank and Katrina Facilitator downtown, off Ohio Street. It's basically about this family of brothers and sisters. They lose their mother, and the mother leaves them a lump sum of money. But to get the money, they had to spend a weekend at Grandma Lena's house, their grandma's house.
Okay.
So this family, they're all divided. They live in different states. They all come home for the funeral. They find out, they didn't even know their mother was rich. So they find out their mother was not only rich, but she left them a whole bunch of money
Wow.
for it to be divided. But the stipulations are they have to actually spend a whole weekend at Grandma Lena's house, inside the house too. And it's just a lot goes on from there, man. It's extremely funny.
That sound like
It's a dope cast. It's hilarious. It's amazing. And then as a spinoff to that, I'm doing a TV series called Uncle Frank's Family, which picks up where the stage play leaves off. So we're actually filming that right now. I'm filming that right now. And coincidentally, well, not coincidentally, but simultaneously, I'm also recording the album for All Hustle No Advances too. So if you like All Hustle No Advances 1, you're going to love All Hustle No Advances 2 because I really got in my bag in this one. So those are the 3 things I'm doing right now, as well as, I got a moving company, and I'm also starting my own breakfast spot. So you're the first people to hear that from me. I'm starting my own breakfast spot. No, we found a location. We just working on getting everything sorted out. So.
Nice. See,
I love it.
All around entrepreneur.
Yeah, definitely a serial entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Trying to get to it. I like that. Serial entrepreneur, that's a thing?
Yeah, serial entrepreneur.
That's dope. I heard a serial killer. I didn't know it was entrepreneur on it too. That's dope. I like that.
Definitely.
That one wasn't me.
No, it was me.
Okay, I'm about to say that wasn't me.
It was me, my bad. But yes, all that's exciting.
Yeah.
And if y'all don't know, this is actually your second stage play?
No, this is my fourth.
Oh, fourth?
Yeah,
This is my fourth. Yeah, I did.
You got to go back.
I did Maggie.
Yeah.
So Maggie was the first one.
Yes.
And I followed up that one. I think that did 1,000. I sold 1,000 tickets for that one. And then the second one was actually Maggie again. We did Maggie again as an encore show. That one did 600 tickets. The second stage play, but the third show was called Life Sucks. That one was hilarious as hell. That one did 900 seats, and then we just did What Happened to Love. And due to COVID, we could only do 70 people in the theater for that one. So, and then this fourth one is now The Family Secrets.
Nice.
Yes.
So Maggie. Let's go back to Maggie. So that blew up,
Maggie.
Especially in the city. I think Maggie was what got people's eyes on you.
Yeah.
So Maggie, if y'all grew up in the early 2000s, y'all might remember R. Kelly, Trapped in the Closet. That's kind of what it reminded me of. So
it's a story.
Yeah. So he wrote a song, a series of songs that kind of told a story about Maggie, a girl named Maggie. But it had videos. It was a whole production. It was so dope. And I think that's what really, it caught celebrities' eyes. It went to Hollywood.
Yep.
A lot of people saw that. My kids still watch Maggie.
Hey, listen, when Usher posted it as his tweet, I went crazy.
Wow.
Man.
I bet.
Yeah.
Him, I think it was him, Jamie Foxx, and the other guy. What's Eddie Griffin.
Eddie Griffin. I remember when Eddie Griffin posted it.
When they tweeted it out, I thought I made it. I went nuts. I went nuts. I bought a limo, paid for security. I bought a fur coat and a Kango hat. People couldn't touch me in public. I had flower girls putting roses in front of my feet. No, I'm joking. I was still very much.
Okay.
I was still very much in the ghetto with it. So, that's a change.
But that I think that was the catalyst for everything.
Yeah.
Would you say that?
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. That definitely pushed me in a different light.
Because nobody's done anything like that I've seen mainstream since R. Kelly. He did it and then you did it.
Yeah.
And yours was like a hip hop version. It was something totally different. It was how many installments was it? 7?
We did 4 and then the stage play. So it was 4 videos and the stage play. Finished everything out.
Yep. So y'all have to watch. Y'all got to go back.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We're gonna put all.
That's 2016.
Yeah.
That's 2016. Yeah, that's 2016.
Yep.
The state actually bought it from me. The state bought the series from me for HIV awareness, which is why I had to remove 2, 3, and 4 from the from YouTube. Because I had it on YouTube at first.
Okay.
Well, actually, I did it on Facebook first.
Yeah.
Facebook went nuts with the views, so I started releasing them on YouTube. We did 1 million views. And the state had me in, I was in meetings with the state. It was crazy. They wanted to basically use me as a voice for HIV awareness, but I was too rough around the edges. So they bought it from me and separated myself from the video. Yeah, so they can actually market it the way they wanted to. Because they couldn't market me. I was still on Facebook saying, you bitches is crazy. And you lame ass niggas. And they was like, yeah, we can't. They had
You're a little too ratchet for us.
The thing that made it unreal for me is the lady called me into her office and she was like, they actually have people who are getting paid $21 an hour to watch your social media to see if we can market you. I was like, are you serious? Like, yeah. This past week, we paid people. I'm like, so people are getting paid to watch me. It was scary, but it was unreal. Like, bro, it was crazy. But I was down here in the meetings, and then they was like, yeah, so we couldn't market you. It was a lady who was running everything. I won't say her name because she told me not to say her name, but it was a lady, and she was just like, listen, you too much of a nigga. I'm just gonna be honest with you. And I'm like, okay. And she was like, yeah. We met at Barnes and Noble. It's my first time even being at Barnes and Noble. We met at Barnes and Noble, and we in this quiet ass place, and she like, meet me at Barnes and Noble right now. I'm like, yes, ma'am, here I come. She was like, you're an idiot. I'm trying to make you a millionaire and you two stuck on the streets. And I'm like, what you talking about? She's like, you too much of a nigga for them to promote. It's people making $21 an hour to watch you and you can't even be right for a week. And I'm like, I'm sorry. So
I can only be
No,
me.
you can only be you.
yeah, so
Right.
they she was like, I'm gonna work a deal up for you, but they're gonna offer you money to buy you away from it. I'm just giving you a heads up. I'm like, okay, great. So I put my suit on, came to the next meeting, went down there in the little basement, and they was like, hey, so yeah, we watched the videos together. They played nice the whole time. So we in there watching these. I know they already tell me they can't market me. But they still play nice. They're like, yeah, we wanted to just watch the videos and look through some of your social media and see if we can market you. I'm like, bro, she didn't already told me that y'all can't market me, but okay, I'll play along. So we watched the videos. They was like, oh, great, yeah, that's great. Let's look at your social media. Click, click. I'm like, she already told me what's up. But I played along. I was like, yeah, we can market the song, but we couldn't market you. I'm like, okay. So they tried to buy all 4. They wanted me to change it because it was too much violence. But they was like, I'm like, I can't do that because that's going to ruin the body of work.
But it was, yeah.
So then they was like, well, we'll just buy the first episode. So I put it on YouTube as damn Maggie. We cleaned it up. We made a clean version for it. They bought it. They used it for the promotion of their HIV awareness campaign. And I got a 5-year contract with them. Okay. They paid me a lot of money for it too.
Good.
That's what's up.
But if I could go back, I would.
That was my next
I
question.
would definitely just clean up my social media page. I wouldn't
But
do
you
it.
know what? Honestly, I'm conflicted because
I was too.
you got a million views. So people are watching you. You have eyes
You.
on you.
And that was
And
my
that's
thought process
thing.
too.
How can't you market me when I can market
They trying
me?
to get you to sell your soul.
They
early,
just
huh?
wanted.
Yeah.
They just wanted the content.
And that's what I thought too. I'm like, y'all trying to get me to sell out. I ain't no sellout. I'm not.
Yeah.
If I could go back, I'd sell out immediately. I would sell out. I would sell out so fast.
No, you wouldn't.
I would sell out so fast. Y'all would be like, who is he? Did we go over him? Because in our reality, it wasn't even a selling out type of thing. It was just they wanted me to be more professional and less derogatory online so that I could actually push it. And they wanted me to stop doing the music. My mindset was, I'm not stopping my music for nothing. This is what But honestly, it was a bad decision because it was just a 5-year contract. And the 5-year contract is up now. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you look at what I've done from then to now, I've been cleaning up myself anyway. You get what I'm saying? So I took 5 years to do what they asked me to do immediately. I took 5 years to do it anyway because I'm like, okay, this is young boy shit. I need to switch up my personality and everything, blah, blah. So they was literally putting me where I am right now. And I could have made $1 million. You feel what I'm saying? So if I could go back and do it, I would have. What do you need me to do? Okay. Say no more.
But you know
It's
what?
done.
Timing is everything.
Timing
Timing is
You wasn't
everything.
ready
Yeah.
at the time, so you would have messed it up.
Plus, I own
because
myself
you
anyway.
wasn't.
Yeah, I own myself
Exactly.
anyway. Yeah, I mean, plus them putting me in a position to win like that, I probably would have been completely like way too. The state got me doing stuff. I need 10 flower girls now and 3 limos, and I want green Skittles in my bowl when I come to interview. I can't do interviews unless you got a bowl of green Skittles for me.
Okay.
One of
shit,
them.
My water needs to be 65 degrees
Yeah,
Fahrenheit.
and that's
please.
it.
Yeah.
And I need a trailer outside that sits outside.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I'm conflicted though. Just because the audience that you want to reach.
Yeah.
If you want to do awareness and outreach, you got to go where the people are. Your content people can relate to because maybe it's not your story, but it's a lot of people's story out here, and the people that they're trying to reach can relate to that story. So that's why I'm
Yes.
conflicted about it.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, they wanted the story. They just wanted me to clean it up, like not having as many, you know what I mean, cuss words in it, and not have it turn to a gangster violent type situation. How it turned out and stuff like that. I mean, I would have changed some things, but I'm with you too. And although it wasn't my story, people still thought it was. I was, yeah, I mean, I couldn't even, people didn't want to talk to me. They thought I had HIV. They like, oh, yeah, you said it was a true story? I'm like, yeah. So who do you know that has? Man, it wasn't me. Listen, I just wrote it. I'm not the one. You know what I mean? He's like, cause you wrote something in there where the guy was talking to, and you say it's a true story. So yeah, but I just
Loosely
you know
based.
what? Next question type shit. That's how I was in interview. Like, man, next question. Man. Y'all doing too much.
It's like I said, it was loosely based.
Yeah, you feel me?
Meaning there was
If I say it
embellishment.
ain't me, it's not me.
Yeah, it's not me.
Right.
It's not.
That's it.
It's not I.
Yeah. So like, with that first deal, I kind of want to go back to that. Like,
Okay.
Did you like basically sell your rights? Or did you just sell?
No.
how did that work?
So the original offer they gave me was $10,000. The $10,000 was a little boy offer. They didn't know who they were talking to. Not saying I'm just extremely rich or
really.
nothing, but I'm
Like your
financially
worth.
stable. You know what I'm saying? So at the point they offer me $10,000, I'm like, bro, I can blow that in a weekend in Vegas. You feel what I'm saying? So they're like, oh, we'll offer you $10,000, and this is the deal. The $10,000 separates you from Maggie. You can't use the video in any type of way. You can still promote it, you can still push it, you can still anything, but you can't use the video for any type of monetary compensation or promote it in a way that directly conflicts with what we got going on. And I'm like, yeah, nah, fuck that. You're not about to give me $10,000 to do that. So then they start talking, like they deliberated for a second. They gave me some time. They took a week, I guess, to make me sweat it out. Then I was gonna call back like, you know what, I'll take it. And I'm like, nah.
Nope.
Coming back in the room, and it was a 6-figure offer. The next offer literally went from nothing to a lot. And I'm like, yeah, we can do that. I'm with that.
Yeah.
So it was just basically they just bought the video. Like they basically paid to buy the video to use it for the next 5 years. They bought rights to the video to promote it how they wanted to use it how they want to, do what they wanted to with it. So that was dope on my end because I didn't do anything. Like I still had stage plays and everything.
Yeah.
Didn't affect me at all.
That's a gem right there.
money.
You better know your worth.
Yeah.
That's it.
Know your worth.
And don't settle for nothing
For
less.
sure, man.
Nothing.
They're going to try to give you a little boy. Like, they know, when they put you in these offices, man, they know what the value of whatever you doing
Absolutely.
is. If you catch the eye of somebody major, this to any artist, anybody, like, whether you painting, whether you podcast, whatever you doing, when somebody with a major bank account reaches out to you and talks to you in any type of way, they know what you worth, and they know what your show or your art or your you feel me, like what your craft can do. So when they call you in that office, they're gonna give you a little boy offer because they don't think they taking you from poverty to, you feel what I'm saying, to gold roads. And for me, it was just, I was in a position to say no to $10,000 because $10,000 wasn't shit. You know what I mean? To me, it wasn't nothing. So I'm like, nah, you don't have to really talk to me. Like, talk to me to make it make sense for me. You want me to stop making music, stop doing this, stop doing that, stop promoting? Nah, I'm not doing that for no $10,000.
Yeah.
But for 6 figures,
I've changed up a lot
I'll
of
gladly
things.
take that. Yeah.
Right.
So
I
was
mean,
cool
you
with that.
already know what your potential is. You know that okay, I've done this before. I got the blueprint.
Facts.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
I was
can do
already
this over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Plus, I was already, and that's a thing that actually played a part in me selling it because I'm like, I can just do another series and call it something else. And then I also was like, on my end, I was geared to do the stage play.
Yeah.
The stage play made me 6 figures. So I'm like, why would I even take $10,000 from you? I'm going to make, you feel what I'm saying, this amount on the stage play.
Yeah.
And it's already booked. Like, I'm already got tickets sold and everything. I had already made $10,000 in tickets by the time they was offering me $10,000 for the video.
For the
So,
video.
Yeah,
You like, nah, this ain't even
it
worth
wasn't
it.
even, you talking to the wrong person.
But
Yeah,
the
really.
suit and ties benefit off of you not knowing your value.
Yeah.
That's corporate America in general. That's why negotiation, even when you're walking for a job, that's why it's important that you know how to negotiate your salary. You know how to negotiate your benefits. You have
Always,
a choice. You have to
always.
know your value.
I never knew that either. I tell you
Always.
what, I actually heard a young lady who was working for this place I was about to work for. And she actually had the job first. And I was like, how much do it start off at? She's like, it started off at 16, but I told them I'm not working for nobody for less than 19. So they gave me 19. I was like, you did what?
See, that's what
She's
you
like,
do.
yeah, in the interview, when they called me with the offer, they was like, this is your offer. It's an offer. She's like, you can negotiate your price if you know what you did. If you come in with 10 years of experience into the field they need you in, they need workers like you. So if you come in and you wow them in an interview, they love you, they make you an offer, you can counter your offer. I'm like,
Yeah.
I never knew.
I had an old
Yeah,
school tell
for
me
real,
that a
for
long time ago. That's why in every
I've
job I've
always
had,
done
I've
that.
always been the highest paid employee because I do not.
Yeah.
They like how when they find out how much I make. Yeah, because I'm not gonna take a job if it's not meeting what I needed to meet plus a little extra.
I didn't know. I thought when they called your
Yeah.
phone and said, hey, we're going to give you $10 an hour. You said, okay, let's go.
Nah.
That's how our minds
They
been
bank
conditioned to think, though. You
It
know what I'm
is.
saying? And that's just not it. We just had this conversation like last week.
Yep, we did about
And, you know, basically about our podcast, but just knowing, like, in our platform, just knowing your worth and, like, we're newbies in this game.
Yes.
For real. And this is all like, everything that we're doing is new. Everything that we're doing is fresh. But outside looking in, people don't see it that way.
Yes.
They look at it like we've been doing this for years, and technically we kind of have in different areas, but specifically in what we're doing, it's like, okay, I know this is what I should be doing right now. And it's levels to it, but it's like sometimes other people can see
your value
more in you than you can see in yourself.
Yeah, and that's been our biggest lesson over the last few weeks. Like,
no, for real.
We done took a couple L's lately. We just gonna be transparent because that's what we are for entrepreneurs. We done took a couple L's lately because we did not understand. People on the outside saw our value, but we didn't see our own value, and they kind of benefited from it.
Yeah.
And we were like, no, we don't like how that feels. So now we kind of see, okay, we didn't see what they see, but now we see it. So thank you for showing us what you all see. Now we can, maximize on our value.
You gotta focus
know your value.
Put it on yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Sometimes I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people in the beginning, they want to network. They want to get with everybody that they feel like is doing more than they are, instead of just focusing on mastering the craft.
Facts.
Yes.
That's what I did. I won't worry about nobody. I watched everybody do their thing, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that. Fuck that.
And you know what? You said something on live the other day, and I had to bring this up because it's perfect right now. But you had said, that like when you get on social media, you don't scroll. You know what I'm saying? You got your mission, you got to post what you got to post, and then if it's outside of you, it's like it's not important. And I'm like, you know what? That's such a good piece, because really, when you get to scrolling, that's a distraction. You end up, you're like, okay, I'm just gonna look real quick. Next thing you know, 45 minutes have passed. And you still, you know what I'm saying?
I am a lurker. Listen, I'm a lurker. If I get to scrolling and I see somebody make a post and they like, this bitch Brittany got me fucked up. Now I'm on Brittany page looking like,
okay,
Brittany over here chilling.
Brittany, that's her mama, that's her cousin.
Yeah, then Brittany done tagged her boyfriend. Now I'm on his page like, he cool in the motherfucker. That's the dude that people. Now I done seen him post something about some chili. I'm like, damn, chili sound good. I don't get into it.
You go off into the rabbit hole.
I don't get into it.
You know what? I'm good.
For real.
I can do that on Facebook. I can do that on Instagram. But when I tell you TikTok will suck me in.
I ain't even got TikTok. I ain't
TikTok is dangerous.
It's too much entertainment on there. I'm cool.
Too much.
I can't do it.
It's not just, but see, TikTok is dangerous because it disguises itself as education.
Okay.
Like I done learned.
Dang, I didn't know that.
In 1 hour, I can learn about gardening. I can learn about meals to cook. I can get some manifestation affirmations. I can learn about aliens, some Black history in an hour. And I'll be like, dang, I didn't know that. And now, it's dangerous.
Yeah, I used to waste too much time on I used to wake up on social media. But now I wake up, check my account, because I don't trust banks. That's one thing. I don't trust banks at all. I hate banks. If it wasn't for me having some money, I wouldn't even fuck with a bank. I'll put it under my mattress till I die. But I wake up and check my account, because banks be on some bullshit. Like you'll wake up and
fees,
your account be like $500 and you'll do nothing all day. Look at your account and it's like $497. Like, what is this $3? Where does $3 go for? Oh well, there was a transaction that you put through 6 weeks ago on, and it's just not going through. Man, I ain't gonna do with that. Take your money right now, or don't take nothing.
Take it. You hear me?
Yeah. So now I wake up, check my little account, check all my emails. I respond to people that didn't wrote me or said, gave me some inspiration, or inboxes first, because my supporters are first. I get straight to business.
I like that.
If I make a post, and I'll get off social media immediately. I make it a point to make my post and log out.
Yeah.
And it's great, but it's bad, because some of my friends be like, damn, bro, you don't like my posts, you don't share my stuff, like you don't know. Like, bro, I don't even be on social media, bro. Because it sucks me in too much. Like, I got so much shit to do, bro. I got places to be. I got things to do. And I always listen to motivational speeches in the morning. So like to get my day started, I listen to motivational speeches. So like as I'm driving or as I'm going to where I'm going, I listen to Will Smith, places like that. And the main thing that every person always talks about when it comes to these speeches is time.
Yes.
Time management. Manage your time wisely.
Yes.
How much time are you spending doing this? How much time? I'm like, shit. I'm not gonna spend an hour learning about the shit that I'm gonna learn about on TikTok. You feel what I'm saying? That ain't gonna mean shit to me. Like it feels good to wake up and know there's aliens and you know what I'm saying? Martin Luther King did what he did and how to grow a garden, but I'm not about to do none of this shit right now. So for me, the hour is gonna go towards something more beneficial for me. Or if I got a free hour where it's like I can't do nothing for my business in this hour, I'm all about my people. I'm calling my kids. I'm calling my family. I'm checking on my friends. Like, what's up? Y'all good? Hey, I just want to let you know I love y'all. Because I know, like, as people, we get so busy that we forget. Like, we complain, like, don't nobody ever check on me. But you ain't checked on nobody in 2 months.
Woo.
So I try to make it a point to check on my people. You know what I mean? Tell them I love them. Send them a text message. You know what I mean? Or something like that type shit.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that discipline.
Yeah.
It's hard. I don't stick to it. I ain't gonna still like I'm just perfect with it because it'd be rough. But
You hear me?
I try to stick to it.
Yeah. My new thing is, since we have so many projects going on at the same time, I'm gonna try to dedicate 2 hours a day to each of my projects.
That makes sense.
I'm like 2 hours dedicated, just nothing else matters with this 2 hours but Renegade. Nothing but owning the masters, nothing but real estate. And then I gotta work my regular job. So 2 hours on my regular job.
See, my regular job is my regular job, which I just quit not too long. Like, everybody thought, bro, I didn't think you work. Like, I want every red cent.
I know that's
so my regular job, it was 11 hours. So 11 hours on Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. I was literally I was working. Like, and I worked for Geico.
Okay.
So it was not like no, oh, you do what you want to type job.
No.
I was a sales agent for Geico, which was great money, not knocking them at all. It was great money, but it took so much of my time.
Yeah.
And then I would be drained. So, like, on the days I was off, I didn't want to do shit for myself because I'm like, bro, I gotta go to work.
I know that
And
feeling.
even if I got 4 days off, I still be dreading. In 4 days, I gotta go to work.
Yes.
You know what I'm
No,
saying? So it's like,
really.
bro, in 4 days I gotta go to work, and I just felt like that was taking up so much of my time. And I'm like, bro, that's literally draining me. And I start thinking, like, bro, if I can spend 11 hours a day on their business, imagine what I can do with 11 hours
On your own.
on my own business that's already
Yes.
started. Now, I'm a huge advocate on staying at work and getting your money. People be like, quit your job and start your own business. No, fuck that. Work that job, get that money, use them to fund your dreams. And once your business gets to a point where it needs more time to grow, that's when I say quit. Everybody else just want to quit and start I'm going to quit today, use my savings, start my business, and I'm going to go from there. No, because the startup, a startup of a business is so fucking hard. So I would say work your main job, use your money from your main job to fund your dreams. And then once you got to sacrifice. So sacrifice your personal time for your business. And then once your business is like, okay, listen, you've done all you can up to this point with the time you've given me. But now I require at least 9 hours a day, and you can't do both. You got to make a choice. That's when I say quit.
Yeah,
And
I
choose
like
your
that.
business if your business is profitable enough to take care of your living.
That's great advice,
Yes,
because that's where I'm at
absolutely.
right now. Like, just trying to manage doing all these things plus managing my job. The only good thing about my job, though, is I work from home.
I
3 weeks,
love it.
3 weeks out of the month, I work from home. Excuse me, and then the last week I gotta go in the office,
Well, that's
but
dope.
it's still.
Yeah, I would say
hell
stay
yeah.
right where the fuck you are.
I gotta.
I was a horrible employee before I quit,
I'm a
though. I ain't gonna
terrible
lie.
employee.
I was I'm like, I would not hire. If it was me, I would not hire me right now.
I would never hire.
Now, my first day, I would hire that guy right now. But I was so focused on my businesses. I was at work putting people on. Just hold for a second. Click. Hey, bro, listen, you need to go. The lady said y'all not there yet. So can you go get this lady more? Okay,
Yes,
her tab
yes.
going to be this. I'm going to tell her to pay this. Okay, sorry about that. What were you saying? Okay, give me 1 second.
Yep.
No, bro, she owes $375. Tell her to send it to my Cash App. Okay, thank you. All right, sorry about that, man. One second. Bro, listen, you call me one more time. Bro, listen, she need $375 because she had 2 hours and then we moved her. So I was a horrible employee, but at the same
Yeah.
time, it was like
Yeah.
like, I'm a number to a business.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Like, you a number. They're going to use you for what they need. And the person that you benefiting is not you. It benefits you because you make money. But at the end of the day, the person you're benefiting is the government because Uncle Sam get his cut from you working.
First.
Then they get to take care of what they want to take care of, getting new streets and different shit like that from your taxes.
Right.
And then you benefit the CEO of the company. You feel what I'm saying? Which the CEO of the company, he don't even know you. Like, he wouldn't know you if you walked up to him in the street right now. So you're a number to him. And the number that you are to him is not a number that you think like you're one of this many. No, you're a decimal point type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a 0.50 cent to
You're
him.
not
That's
even
how
a
much
whole,
you make him.
right.
But by the time you get done with your work, you make him about 0.50 cent. You know what I mean? Like, per minute type shit. So that's his number to you. You know what I mean? So I feel like if y'all gonna use me, cool. But I'm gonna be a horrible employee now that I got my business going. I'm gonna work more for me. So I would say keep that job.
Okay, I don't
You know
feel
what I
bad
mean?
no more. Then.
No, be as worse as you want to be. You feel what I'm saying? Until you get fired. You feel, as long as it don't affect you, like as long as you getting fired ain't gonna put you on the streets and make you homeless.
Yeah.
As long as you got a backup plan and you ready to exit, don't exit.
Yeah.
As soon as you ready, your finances are ready, you ready to leave. You're like, okay, I can quit today and be good. At that point, just start being a bad employee because it don't matter if you get fired.
Yeah.
Or not.
I give them a solid, good first day, Brittany, 2 hours a day. maybe 3, depending on the. But
Get about 20 minutes.
I be trying, but
And that's one phone call of a person that I like. A phone call come in, they sound cool. Okay, I'm gonna be, yeah, of course. Let me work through the application. Other than that, they're gonna get a good little 20 minutes of me. Well,
can I answer my questions for my Wednesday meeting? Am I prepared for my Thursday meeting? Am I prepared for my Friday meeting? And if that's as far as my week goes.
Out the gate.
As long as I got something to say during the meetings that sounds productive.
Out the gate.
Don't ask me no questions about nothing else.
Yeah,
Straight
bare
up.
minimum. If I show up.
I won't give you the bare minimum.
Oh, I didn't call it in
but
so
I'm
many
gonna give
days.
you less.
I probably worked 2 days in May. They probably like, nigga, just quit. Like, what are you waiting on? I'm like, y'all just fire me so I can get some of this extra unemployment they got going on. Damn.
I'm VTO every
But now some
day.
of this extra 600. And then I'm calling them like, boss, I just ain't gonna be able to make it in today. What happened? Hey, boss. And I used to lie like, my cousin's going through some things and need me. I got to a point where I was just like, boss, I'm not coming in today. He's like, well, I'm just like, I just ain't feeling it, boss. He's like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not coming
All right.
in. That's all you need to know. Yeah.
fire me, sir.
Okay.
Do what you need to do.
Okay.
I'm on IN.gov right now waiting for you to fire me so I can put this
Okay.
motherfucking unemployment out.
That's okay. I didn't already
Immediately.
created my uplink account. Don't even worry about
I'm just
it.
waiting on the word from you. Just say fired so I can say, okay, submit. So they can be like, okay, this is how much you get in a week.
That is so bad,
real.
but so I feel that 100%.
I gave them five. I gave them 5 years, 5 good years. I didn't make them. Trust me, I was the #1 sales agent.
Oh, yeah.
I sold over 400 policies. I was the only person in that office to sell over 400 policies. I sold over 400 policies and made 10 grand for myself. I made them my first year with them. I made them over 4.5 million in policies.
Jesus.
I made them 4.5 million. I made them 4.5 million dollars. And by the time the end of that year came, my salary that I made was only about 60K.
See.
Wow.
Yeah,
And
60K.
see,
That's how it works.
Yep.
But I made them 4.5 mil.
Yeah.
That's why I was like the
It's
third year,
a
I'm
drop
like,
in the bucket for
it's-
you.
bro, I can make how much on my own? And I was already making money on my own, you feel what I'm saying? Because I was already doing my thing on the side. So it was like, the job was a supplement anyways. Really, my child support was taken care of. But shit after that, I'm like, bro, I'm cool, bro. This ain't going to be too much of nothing for me. So I let it go.
But that's like a true definition of using your job to fund your dreams.
I'm a huge advocate for that. People be like, if you want to be successful, you got to quit that job. Nigga, who you talking to?
Let
No,
that
you
job
don't.
be your first investor because
Yeah.
they investing in your business
Yes.
and they're providing you with benefits. I mean, if you get health benefits or whatever other benefits you get, take that.
And people are
use that.
stupid. I say use them health benefits, bro. I go to the
You
doctor
heard
for
me.
no reason.
Okay,
at
just 'cause I
all.
want my
Just
money's
because
worth.
y'all taking this out of my check and y'all paying for
And I
it,
need to use
and it's on y'all dime. Excuse me,
Okay.
doctor, what's going on? I just want to talk to you for a second. What's happening? You feel sick? No, I just want to get a checkup. Because I was
Make
watching
sure
Grey's
I'm
Anatomy.
okay.
I was watching Grey's Anatomy. No, Grey's Anatomy. It was this guy that said his knee was hurting, and it turned out to be something completely different. So can you check my knee real quick? Well, yeah, all right.
Okay, good.
Co-pays $40. Cool. Well, they're going to pay $10,000. Ain't going to do with that. That's on them.
Okay, what you told me for?
Use your insurance.
Use that.
Use all your benefits.
Use that. I'm about to go get my dental taken care of right now before my benefits expire.
Yes,
my
sir.
last day
Do
was
that.
May, so I'm about to go get this shit done now.
Yes.
Get all this taken care of so they can be on their dime
Yes,
still.
sir.
Yes.
That's gonna be their last goodbye present to me.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
I know
For
that's
real,
right.
before my shit expire.
I know that is right.
Yes, yes.
So aside from your entertainment platform, I want to talk about your moving business.
Mm-hmm.
What made you get into that business?
Because I hate moving.
I know
Simple
that's
as that.
People asking, can you
Simple
help me
as
move? It's like,
That ass. I'm a huge person where I watch Shark Tank a lot. So that's one of my
Yes.
favorite shows.
Yes.
And most of the people that come up with great ideas, even in life, most great ideas were just people who were inconvenienced by something and found a way to no longer be inconvenienced. The button.
yes.
The button.
Yes.
The button on your shirt was made by a
Literally.
person who was tired of wearing shirts they had to pull over their head because their head was too big. So they made a button to button up shirts. And that button is $1 million industry.
Yes.
A
Not
button.
really.
Yes.
A button. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, I was just like, I've always, in all my life, I've been like, what can I make that would benefit me? So one thing I hated was shoveling snow. I'm like, ooh, I'm going to make something where you can just put it down in the snow and it melts the snow. But it's already been made. I didn't know that.
Wow.
So I'm Googled it. I'm like, shit, it's already been made. So I had hella ideas. And I was like,
Yes.
I'm going to start a business. I bought a box truck. I'm like, I hate moving. I gave my whole apartment away because I hated moving. I'm not even lying, bro. I made a post and I was like, hey, listen, I got a bed, blah, 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 blah. Come get it. They was like, how much? I'm like, just come pick it up. I just got to be out by next week and I don't want to hold it. So at that point, I was like, I'm starting a moving company because there's a lot of money in it. I gave away about $5,000 worth of shit. I'm talking about living room, bedroom, everything. I just literally walked myself out of the apartment and didn't take nothing with me. But my clothes. My clothes and shoes. I love my shoes. Clothes and shoes, everything else. I'm talking about dirty dishes in the sink, everything. That ass. I didn't even wash the dishes. I just here. I gotta go. So y'all just, you know what I mean? I come do that thing. I had pasta the night before. I ain't feel like washing dishes. I'm like, hey, just come pick this shit up.
I'm leaving tomorrow anyway.
Come pick this shit up. I called my auntie, can you go clean my house up for me? She's like, yeah. I'm like, just clean it up so I don't lose my deposit. She went to clean everything up for me. I paid her. Gave away $5,000. So I'm like, I'm starting a business company. So I did. Like 2 years later, I bought a box truck and I had the name for it already. So I just made a U-Pack, we move, and it's been so profitable. It's been so profitable. It's crazy. Bananas.
Especially in this market. I'm a realtor too, so
you know,
I know how
it's
crazy.
A seller's market right now.
Everybody's moving right now.
It's a seller's market right now. From the scammers who getting approvals going to the people and the market itself and everybody. I'm talking about, man, it's bananas.
It's crazy.
It's bananas. My boss bought a house online. Didn't even look at it because he was scared he was gonna lose it.
No, I mean it happens that fast.
It's that fast now. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, we had to close on it because my wife loved it and we had to buy it real fast. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. My clients,
at least do a drive-by.
Yeah, my clients and I have been getting like beat out constantly.
Yeah,
like offering 50, 100K over list price. It's crazy. I'm like, you know what? I'm sick of this market.
I'm sitting on everything.
I feel sorry for buyers right now.
I'm sitting. I'm not selling nothing.
Now's not the time to buy. Now's not the time to be a landlord. Wait till all these moratoriums and all that stuff. Then once everybody is foreclosed on and they paying their mortgage, it's gonna be a whole flood of houses.
Yeah,
and all these landlords.
I'm coming in on quick sales.
Okay,
hey, let me get that.
Yes,
how much they own that one? Let me get that little $30,000 house for how much? Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. Let me give you this $10,000 for that $100,000 house real quick.
Yeah, be ready because it's about to be.
I'm coming. I got a whole.
Everybody got to telling y'all have your cash ready if you want to invest.
Boy, when that state sale hit and people start these foreclosed homes, it's about to be up. I can't wait. I got my little money ready.
Yep. Have your money. Have your cash ready.
My dude bought a house that was like it was appraised for like $170,000. You pay like $15,000 for it.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
See,
$15,000 for
it. That's what you do.
That's what you do.
I can't wait. I'm on them.
Yep. I say
it's gonna happen
22.
Yeah.
It's 22.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
And I'm buying up all these Can-Ams the niggas gonna be for. I'm buying up all these scats and send all that back. Okay. I need all that. Before you send it back, come see me. We're gonna get you refinanced.
Okay.
Get you refinanced immediately.
Okay.
For real.
I'm telling you.
I know that's right.
For real. You know these people putting like they doing the PPP fraud and stuff too.
I know.
So like they putting down 10, 15,000 on these scats, and you know the scats is only about 40. They putting down 10, 15K, and then they paying $700 a month.
Yeah, ridiculous.
So by the time they get done, you know what I mean? By the time they get done, like the money run out and they can't afford the car payment, they don't own like 10, 15, 20,000 on the scat. I'll buy that. Buy that and resell that thing. What? Yeah, let me get that from you. It's gonna be worth 50, 60 because the scats are getting more popular.
Right,
Before you get that back to the finance company, come see me. I'm gonna buy it from you.
Okay. I'll go ahead and take all that over by cash and pay your loan.
I'll pay that little principal. What you want your principal? $15,000. I'll pay that little principal. Come here, give me the car.
Yeah,
go and sign that car over to me. Put them right on my little lot.
Okay.
The car lot. You don't be like, Eric got a car lot now?
Right.
I sure do. All scats and Can-Am. Can-Ams and scats. Come see me. You the scatter or Can-Am? Come see me. I got you one.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
Straight up.
You heard it.
And house. I got a house.
You heard it here first.
You need a house and a car? Come see me. We're going to get you in all of that immediately.
Okay.
For real.
Look, he like, what? Okay. You said what now?
Yes.
No, for real.
I love it.
Yes. So we got the production, we got the moving company, but you have so many things going on.
Yeah.
Can we talk about it?
Yep.
Yeah. Let's discuss it.
Let's talk like investment wise.
Investment wise, I'm pissed off because I froze my portfolio, right? So I froze my portfolio. I had like $93K in my portfolio. I froze my portfolio, put it on ice because I wasn't actually checking in because I was so busy with my business. So I wasn't checking in. So I froze my portfolio. My buddies text me on a regular basis. My uncle, he's a millionaire. So he texts me, Uncle Billy. He's actually I call him my uncle because I love him. But he texted me. He said, "Hey, invest in GE. GE's about to go crazy." I'm like, bet. So I put like 40 grand into GE, made a quick 20, cashed out, froze my portfolio again. I froze it. My buddy texted me like, and this is my buddy. He like, bro, buy into this thing called Doge, boy. I'm telling you, it's cheap right now. It's about to be crazy. I'm like, I'm not buying into none of that, boy. I'm like, what texting my phone? I don't trust him because he broke. I'm like, bro, don't call me with tips and you broke. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, listen, you broke. You calling me about tips. I'm not doing that.
No.
And then a week later.
Dang.
Oh, my God, I missed it.
It went crazy.
I missed it. Then my other friend, he hits me. He's like, bro, I'm telling you right now, AMC's going to go nuts. I said, boy, you broke. Quit talking to me. I'm not buying into I put y'all on to, you feel what I'm saying, making trades and all of this shit. Don't call me with tips. I call you with the tips. AMC went nuts. And I'm like, damn, and both of them niggas is rich now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
They ain't broke no more. Okay. They ain't broke no more. And they was never broke. Like, I love I call my niggas broke. Like, they call me broke too. I just bro, this is what we do to keep each other humble and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they got some good money, but like they made it, boy. Like my one dude, he made like a 48 grand in like a day off AMC. 48 grand in a day because he had so many shares. He been like 48 grand in a day. In a day, he made 48 grand. And then on Doge, he made like 72,000 total with that whole up and down. He made 72,000 total from his initial investment. And I missed the bus completely. So investing wise, I was dumb as fuck. I've been dumb as fuck investment wise. I also missed this one girl. She did her a marketing media company. We sat down, we talked, and I didn't believe in her. And this is just me being completely transparent and honest. I didn't believe in her. She was like, "Hey, I want to start a marketing program. We're gonna do flyers, this, that, and the third, this, and the third." I'm like, Vistaprint maybe.
Yeah.
I'm like, how you gonna compete with Vistaprint? You know what I mean? This was like 10 years ago.
Wow.
No lie. She sent me down. She's like, I just need 10 grand, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not buying it. That is Vistaprint. Vistaprint they own the marketing world. Why would I help you start your marketing company when you're trying to charge people $100 for 100 flyers? And Vistaprint, you get 100 flyers for, you know what I'm saying, $10. So I'm like, nah, it don't make sense. But everybody don't know about Vistaprint. And she has a marketing company that's major right now. She actually moved to California, got a major marketing company.
Wow.
She's making real good money, really great money. We still talk, like she's still cool and everything, like everything's still everything. She's like, bro, you got anything I can invest in? I'm like, nah, fuck you. I ain't got nothing for you, man. Quit talking to me. So yeah, investment wise, I've been biting all the bullets, man. But that's another thing to show, like, don't stop doing what you're doing because somebody else doing it better. Because the things you do, it's just a market. It's all about, marketability. So as long as you get to a point where you got enough people that support you to put money in your pocket, you can still make millions off of business. Somebody else making billions off of it. I don't mean that they own it. Yeah, it might be a lane that you can do better. So
yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, I've been fucked up investment wise, but I'm getting back into my property swag and shit like that. I mean, I'm gonna get some more property. Like I said, I'm gonna get some more property. I'm really on bottom cars. Like when people start going up, I got a whole flyer already made up for it. So when I start seeing people,
you ready? I don't get that wrong.
I start seeing people go back from them Scats to them Hondas. I'm gonna be like, hey, wait a minute, don't take it back to them. Come to me real quick. I'll get them together.
Them Scats to them Hondas.
Yeah, for real.
No, it's coming.
I need all them.
That old repo truck gonna get to
for real. Because Chevy was busting their ass for a long time. Chevy had them in the headlight for a long time because that new Camaro, the style of it was retarded. The Equinox was going crazy. Chevy was busting their ass, and then Dodge started doing this Scat
and the
Hellcat and the Demon and the man. They run the streets right now.
Yeah,
they run the streets.
It's
like even the Durango was like bananas. I'm like
Durango.
I swear to God, listen, 3 years, my buddy was like, I'm about to Durango. I'm like, a Durango? I swear to God, Durango's it now.
Everybody had a Durango.
It's the package.
Durango is in. They clown.
They clean.
They busting Chevy ass right now. I'm like, Dodge is clowning right now.
They hit that market right.
I went and bought me a Challenger. I ain't even gonna lie.
You got you a Challenger. I like the Challengers.
I went and bought me one. I was a Chevy guy. I had the Camaro. I had a Charger too. I had a few Chargers because I love the space in it, but I was a Chevy guy. I was Camaro, and I'm like, Dodge is clowning. Let me go get this little Challenger real quick.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's comparable.
Yeah.
I love it.
I like the Challengers.
Yeah, I always have though. Even before they started doing all the packages, like I can't though. I can just live vicariously through y'all.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't get
well,
that.
not me. I got a million kids.
Man,
I can't. I'm gonna be in my little mommy truck.
I ain't get that package shit. I got the base model old Challenger. My shit 2012. I didn't get no 2100 that shit. My shit 2012. I still got the regular ass.
Don't nobody know the difference.
Right.
The body style the same. Yeah, that's why I bought it. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, I'm not about to pay extra 40 grand for the engine. Fuck that engine, bro.
Right.
I buy an engine for $5 off the black market and let the crackhead around the corner put my engine in. I upgrade my own car. I turn this motherfucker to a scat. It'll be a Hellcat in my eyes.
Okay.
I put a Corvette engine in this motherfucker and show all of y'all something.
You hear me?
Okay.
Take me back to the days of my little Geo that I had my little spinner hubcaps on. You couldn't tell me I wasn't riding clean.
The spinner hubcap. It was a thing too. Them was a thing.
And them big old speakers in my trunk couldn't fit nothing in the trunk because it was one speaker in the trunk.
Hell nah.
Don't play with me.
I was doing something in traffic
For
every day.
real.
I was.
The spinner, I forgot they even made them. That was legendary.
You remember them? The
I
spinner
definitely
hubcaps?
do. Yeah, them was legendary. My little cousin had some on his Chevy Impala.
I had some,
No.
and they would always pop off. So I would always buy 2 boxes. I keep one extra box in the trunk for when they popped off in traffic because I couldn't be out here riding dirty. So I'll pop another one on there.
Hey, you were nuts, man. Hell nah.
Hey, couldn't tell me nothing back then. That's okay.
There. Yeah.
As long as you feel like you in a luxury vehicle,
That's it.
That's all that matters.
That's it.
That's all that matters. So yeah, I have a question for you.
Okay.
So you said that you like to listen to motivation in the morning. Who's your favorites?
Denzel Washington, Will Smith. Probably Bob. Eric Thomas, of course.
Yeah.
Because of the passion he brings behind it. But really, Will Smith and Denzel are my 2 go-tos, man.
I love Will Smith.
Yeah.
Those 2, like because I feel like I can relate to what they saying more. You feel what I'm saying? Like I can relate to what they saying more. You feel me? And then like one guy that I follow for motivation is Tyler Perry. Because his story is like so profound and what he's done is more than anybody. I mean, he's done more than Denzel, Will Smith put together.
Yeah.
Like that man went from sleeping in the car to literally he owns a studio
I could see you doing that.
that people film at.
One of the biggest.
The
The
biggest.
biggest. No, not
The
one of
biggest.
the
It's
biggest.
the biggest.
The biggest studio.
Bigger than any. I think I was told that it was bigger than all of the Hollywood lots
It is.
combined.
I don't know if it's combined. If that is, that's even more dope. But it's definitely bigger than
Because
any
he
Hollywood
owns a
lot.
whole plantation.
Yeah, he got his
Wow.
own studio, and now it's like what I admire about that is because it's like he didn't go to the greats. He built his
Yes.
own stage. Now the greats come to him to film at his studio.
Yes.
That's fucking amazing, bro.
Yes.
To be in the
motivation
position
for
to
you.
where now the greatest actors in the world, greatest directors in the world, greatest producers in the world come to you and say, "Can we use your studio to film this movie? How much would it cost us to film this movie?" Well, and now he gets paid from all these
By
movies.
the
with
people
these great
that
ass people.
counted
Come on,
him
that's
out.
dope.
I'm sure
I'm
he
sure
done
the
said in their
same ones that
offices.
clowned him. Like,
Yeah,
that's
sure.
a dude with the dress on.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And he never wavered. And
Nope.
and Medea's still going hard to this day.
Yeah.
He got a cartoon coming out.
Yes,
A Medea
I saw
cartoon.
that.
The fuck?
On
Yeah, a
On
Medea
Nickelodeon.
cartoon. Yeah, I hate him. I hate him. Like as far as the body of work that he puts out,
Yeah, I feel you on that one.
as far as body of work he puts out, I think it's corny. I don't like it. I don't watch it. I'm not into it.
I feel you.
Some of his movies, A Family to Praise, one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Yeah.
Some of his movies are ridiculous. Good Deeds, another good movie
Oh,
from
yeah.
him. But like his TV
Acrimony.
shows, I don't really watch them. The stage plays, cool. Definitely cool with stage play. I love stage plays. That's how I actually found out. I actually didn't meet him, but I became aware of him through a bootleg person who was passing out DVDs of his first stage play before he even made it. So I knew him before he even really, and I was like,
I
"Damn, this is
remember
dope."
when he was coming here on the chitlin circuit. I was like,
No,
I
for
was
real.
like 11,
I'm
and my
telling you.
sister, my older sister, would take me to all of them. We went to see every Tyler Perry play that came, and I'm like,
Yes.
and being young and black, that's the first time I had ever seen anything like that. So it was a motivation for me, and it's like he really inspired a whole generation.
Hell yeah.
He did.
It's like I remember, like I literally sat like third row when he was at Madam Walker Theater. So you know how small that theater is. And we was like third, fourth row. I'm like, I could dang near smell the sweat coming off of Tyler Perry. I feel like I didn't met him before because I've watched him grow and saw his story
Yes.
and like watched him go from Chitlin Circuit to where he is now. And it's an amazing story.
And even with that, like that's one of the things that motivates me as well. Because I was the first black person to sell that theater out for a production.
Wow.
I was the first person to sell that theater out for the Walker Building.
Yeah.
So with big names coming through like that,
Yeah.
I was like,
Wow.
"Are you serious?" They was
You
like,
in
"Yeah,
good
you were the
company.
first person to sell this theater." I'm like, "Wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy."
Wow. It's
That's
Over 1,000
amazing.
seats.
So I said, I
Volumes.
definitely,
For my very first production.
I'll put you
Wow.
in that category.
'Cause that's your purpose.
With, yeah.
real.
When you walking in your purpose.
I mean, you
That was
kind of been
crazy.
doing that for.
Yeah, since we was
Really?
kids. Since we was kids, I've been wanted to be
Like,
entertained.
always,
Yeah,
yeah.
since we was kids, I was always trying to be center of attention.
I think that's like a big influence,
Yeah.
though. I think that our, and I'm not just saying like us, but just in general, especially with Black culture, like a lot of our creativity comes from really the church.
Yep.
My musical influence definitely started in church.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And all the stuff that you do, shoot.
Yeah. Like I
real.
remember,
Production, dance, and all that, yeah.
yep, dancing. I remember you dancing.
Definitely, for sure.
Oh, Lord.
And now I dance for my kids. My kids be like, "You can't dance that." I'm like, "Nigga, you crazy? I can,
Yeah,
what?
I am.
You know who I am?
You
What?
wasn't around with the drill team.
I can dance. Y'all don't know how to dance. Y'all don't know what y'all doing. I know how to dance.
Church dancing.
This stuff y'all doing ain't dancing.
We was church kids, y'all. Don't judge
real.
us.
We used to
was
break
like
sweats
real
dancing.
church
For
kids.
real. I'm talking
For
3
real.
days, 4 days a
Yeah,
week.
rehearsing. You feel me?
5 days. It's 7 days.
I used to hate it. And now
I swear.
What I hate the most, now my mama don't even make the kids go to church. Like, Mom, why your grandkids ain't going to church? They are. They can
don't
sleep in.
have
They
to
can
go.
sleep in. What are you
Right,
talking
like,
about?
No.
We live-
They're supposed to be cleaning up
we
on
had to be-
Saturday morning.
Okay.
Up 8 o'clock.
Oh,
Ready
on
for the
Sunday,
bus.
ready for the church bus.
We could fake sick and not go to school. But Sunday when it's time for church, she didn't care if we was extremely sick and throwing up. Y'all going to church. You better put some clothes on. Like, what?
She wasn't playing.
You ain't got to go to school Monday, but you going to school. You definitely going to church Sunday.
This where you want to get healed. This where you need to be.
My leg is broke. Okay, put the cast on and come on. You tripping, man.
No, really though.
But
Yeah.
you know what? I think a lot of us came out. We came out good. Church does have a huge influence. I mean, look
It
at
does.
us.
It does.
Raven,
It does.
which y'all get to meet Raven in a couple weeks.
Raven doing a stage play now.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm going. It's June 12th.
Yeah,
Plug,
we'll be in there.
interrogation.
Yeah,
Get your tickets.
interrogation, yeah.
I'll
sure.
put the link somewhere in the, in the
Yeah,
video.
I'm
too.
extremely proud of her, man.
Yeah.
For real, for real. She was actually the person. She worked with me on my very first stage play.
She did?
Really?
She had been doing stage play with a guy named DeMarco before, and she helped me. She was my stage manager for my first stage play.
Oh yeah, she's good. She's
Nice.
dope.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
dope.
she's definitely dope.
Yes. It's crazy.
Full
how things
circle.
Go full circle. Yeah, it was, yep, full circle.
For sure.
So yes. You got anything else?
Leave us with 3 books.
Yep.
3 books that I've read.
Yeah.
Yes.
That
3 books that you would recommend for just to read.
I'm like
influential.
I ain't gonna lie, like I read the business books, I read like fiction and shit. So I would say
whatever you read.
in order, number 3, A Stranger by Harlan Coben. It's fucking amazing. Number 2, Mad Money. I'm not sure who the writer of that is, but it's about a guy who grew up in the neighborhood. He was a basketball player, made some wrong decisions, and shit goes left for him. So that one's good. And then number 1, like my number 1 is Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
I love Harry Potter.
Okay.
I'm a Harry Potter fucking fan. I read the books
Really?
before the movies dropped, so I was into the books before the movies actually started dropping.
Oh
you feel?
wow.
And I waited till the last book came out, and I read the last book before I watched the movies. I know, like, once you see a movie, it fucks up the characters in your head. And I didn't want to fuck up the characters in my head, but it definitely did. So I waited till I got done with the last book, because the last book came out after the first 2 movies came out. So I read the last book first, and then went to the movie theater to see the movies. But I'm a
Okay.
Harry Potter fan.
Our creatives tend to like create.
Yes, that's crazy.
Yeah,
So I was
just-
like, it don't matter if it's a business
Yeah.
book or not, just whatever.
She made a whole world up, bro. She made
Yeah,
a
man.
whole world. She made up a whole different world. A whole different world, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's creativity at its finest.
Yes.
Man.
Yes.
That and then the writer of Collateral Beauty. Those 2 are like the people I look up to the most. As far as I look at Tyler Perry for motivation, as far as like the grind. I look to J.K. Rowling for her creativity because it's unmatched,
Yes.
completely unmatched.
Yeah.
And then the writer of Collateral Beauty, which is a movie with Will Smith. If you haven't seen it, it's on Netflix now. But I watched it when it first dropped. It was the best movie I've seen as far as creativity goes. So I look up to them for those are my three go-tos. And I listen to I listen to Denzel Washington and Will Smith for motivational speeches on a regular basis in the morning. I really listen to like a jumble of them. I just type in motivational speeches and whatever comes up new because it's a new one every day.
Yeah.
It is.
I just click it, listen to it, and it gets me in the mode. And it be talking to me sometimes. It'd be like, you riding in your car, heading to a job that you better work for 9.75 hours at Geico, and your name is Eric Washington. Okay. You could be out here. And I'd be like, damn, you talking to me right now. Okay. All right.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, for real. I'll be ready to hit a U-turn. Like, I quit. They told me to quit. I'm about to quit. I'm about to use my time more
Eric
wisely.
Thomas told me too.
Eric
that
Thomas
sound like
said-
that sound like something Eric Thomas would say. Because he gonna be all in. He gonna get in your car with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eric Thomas be in the car. Like, where you going? Why are you going to work right now? And you just said you wanted to be better. You got to stop being less than better. I'm like, damn, let me stop being less. Whatever the fuck that means, I want to be that. I don't know why I'm being less than better, but whatever I'm doing.
Okay, let me
You're eating a
stop
sandwich right now instead of a donut. You want a donut. You know what? You're right. Let me get me a donut. I'm sorry, Mr. Thomas. Let me.
Okay, Pastor.
Yeah, Pastor Thomas. Pastor Thomas. Pastor Thomas. Somebody out there right now got your dream and they going hard for it and you sitting here.
That's an Everest College commercial.
Well, let me turn off
Okay.
Grey's Anatomy and get to it. You had to scream at me, bro.
All right, y'all. Well, thank you for tuning in.
Yeah,
Thank you for coming. We appreciate you.
Anytime y'all
Yes,
need
this
me,
was a
man, I'm
pleasure.
here. I appreciate
Yes,
y'all.
yes.
Yeah. We want to have you back too.
Yep.
I'm coming back. Whenever they want me to. I can come back and plug the show when we close to the show. Whenever y'all need me out, man, I'm here, man. I
That's
love
what's
talking.
up.
I'm a talker. I love talking.
So do we. So
Yes.
you're good company.
Yeah, I love.
Yes. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. You can find On the Masters on all podcast streaming platforms, Facebook, Instagram at On the Masters. Peace.
All right.